the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back to the Orlando City career, where today we're getting back in to season number 2 and trying to pick up the pace a little bit. We're on 7 points through 5 games. Not the worst start, but not really the best either. I played well last episode. It's not on me. The team just did not help themselves in simulations. They lost 2 and drew 1, only picking up 1 point through 3 games. So I don't know if it's going to get any better today. We have a lot of tough games. There's a lot of tough fixtures in this episode. We're just in a part of the schedule right now where things are just not going to be easy for us, and we're just going to have to battle through it. And wherever we come out, hopefully we come out on top. I'm not sure if that'll happen, but you know what? If we fall down a little bit, we can pick ourselves back up, because the tough games are now. Hopefully the schedule will lighten up a little bit later on. So let's get into this one. So the first game today is going to be on the road. 4 out of the 5 games today, by the way, are going to be on the road. That's what I was talking about. This schedule is just not favorable for us right now. But we're on the road at 6th place Chicago. I think they're 3 points back of us right now. The starting 11 is kind of the strongest I can put out there. We have some people in bad form that I'm hesitant to play, but some of them have to stay in there anyway. We pick up a point. I'll take that on the road right now. Anything, a point anywhere is good for us on the road. So before we get into the next one, which I believe is on the road at Columbus, they're in 2nd place right now. It's going to be a tough one, but I remember someone mentioning in the comments, who did Philadelphia buy to make them so good? By the way, they won again. They've got 5 wins from 5 this season, sitting atop the Eastern Conference. And honestly, I'm looking through their roster. I don't see anyone that would suggest to me that they've spent a great deal of that money. I mentioned they got a billionaire buyout in season number 1. I don't see where they've spent that money. I know Maurice Adu is the top goal scorer in the MLS in this season, but he's been on Philadelphia's roster for quite a while. I mean, he's not a new acquisition. I don't know. Honestly, none of these names stand out to me that says that they've spent a lot of money. I think they're just having a really good start to the season. Hopefully they cool off a bit. First of all, they're Philadelphia. I don't want to lose to them. And second of all, I don't know how anyone's going to catch them if they stay 100% winning all of their games. It's ridiculous. So here we go on the road against Columbus. They've actually slipped to 3rd place now. New York Red Bulls have gone up into 2nd place on 9 points. Columbus is actually tied with us on 8 points, but they have a game in hand. So we really need to get something from this to keep pace with them. I mentioned we're having some problems with players in bad form. You can see 75% of our midfield is in bad form with Nocerino, Acosta, and Molino, but I've stuck with them for this game because I believe in them, and I think they can have a good performance in this one. We've struggled against Columbus in the past. That's no secret. They are a very good team, but hopefully we can get some kind of result here in this one. All right, here we go. Kickoff against Columbus. They're running the same formation we are. I know they've got a pretty strong midfield, and it's not looking like they're holding anything back in this one. So this is going to be a tough matchup. To Kaká. Kaká, good scoop. Play it through. Ramos. Ramos can get that ball in there. He does! It's to Acosta! It was right there on a platter. We almost scored straight from kickoff. Oh, I missed that tackle. That's okay. That's okay. We got him. 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 There it is. Boom. Molino, great tackle. Molino. Give the 1-2. Up the wing goes Molino. This is great play. Go, Molino. Take the big touch, Molino. There you go. Molino. Molino. Nope, we're going to pull it back. That wasn't a pullback. That was just Kyle Larin. He scored. That ball just deflected into the goal. Okay. Lady Luck is looking down upon us in this one, I see. That was a ridiculous goal. Definitely, that should have probably been a handball anyway. It deflected straight off the defender, off of his hand, and somehow snuck into the goal. Okay, we'll take it. Oh, Larin, so close. Oh, mistake. Mistake. Kaká, make him pay, Kaká! That was such an awful shot. Kaká, my dude, that was so bad. What? Where were you? How? Oh, a mistake. Cristo Gonzalez! He bangs it home! That came out of nowhere. Another mistake from Columbus. He just straight passed the ball backwards to Cristo Gonzalez. I don't know why they did that, but I'll take it. And he finally scores a goal. Not a good finish. It actually came off the goalkeeper's dome, but it ends up in the back of the net. It's 2-0 over Columbus, deserved or not. It looks like we're going to get 3 points from this one. A second own goal. I think that's the second one for Parkhurst. He's having a bad day. Uribe, go ahead. Run at the defense. Uribe, woo! Ball rolls by 1. Ball roll. Give it up there to Brandon Vincent. Vincent, cut it back. Vincent, I don't really have anywhere to go with the ball, and he's taken down for a penalty. Columbus just continually shoots themselves in the foot. I had nowhere to go. Vincent was stuck. He was going to lose the ball, and he just gets dragged back. Why? Columbus has had an awful game. All right, it is going to be Nocerino to take this penalty. Kaká and Larin are both off the pitch, so it's going to fall to Nocerino. That was not that good of a pen, but he buries it. That's the first goal, actually, for one of our players. The 2 previous ones have been own goals, so I don't know. This has been a strange one. Thankfully, we're coming out on the right side of it, though. There is the final whistle. A 3-0 win for us in Columbus. A great win. Not sure what really happened in that game, though. 2 own goals and a penalty. Okay, like I said, at least we came out on the right side of it. At least it wasn't us getting screwed over. It was Columbus. All right, so that win actually brings us up now to 2nd place. We're having a good episode. We've gotten points from every game so far. I know it's only been 2, but still, 4 points from 2 games. Not the worst ratio. But now we're heading into another simulation, and this one's going to be at home. Our only home game of this episode, but it's against 3rd place, New York. And here we go. I've only made 1 change to the starting 11. I brought Breck Shea back in place of Vincent just to give Shea a game. I really do like him in there at left back. He's actually been pretty solid despite my expectations of him really not being that high. We got a win from a simulation. We won. And Pulisic, by the way, is now the leading scorer on this team with 3 goals. Just saying. All of you guys have said replace Pulisic because he hasn't been good. He's actually been really, really good. I just haven't shown you all of his highlights. He's a fantastic dribbler. And now he's got 3 goals in this season. And we beat New York at home. Thankfully, our first simulated win of this season. Well, the relief I felt after that win over New York is pretty short-lived. I didn't see that we picked up an injury as well. And it's to Seb Hines. He's had a great season so far. He's going to be out 2 months with an MCL injury, so Cameron Carter-Vickers, it's your time. I'm expecting big things out of him. I don't think we'll fall off at all defensively. I think he'll come in and do a great job. That's why he's on the team. Now it's his chance to show me what he's got. So now we head off to a rainy CenturyLink field in Seattle to face off against the Sounders. I'm not changing the lineup. They've played very, very well this episode. The only change is obviously Cameron Carter-Vickers has to come into the starting 11, and Brandon Vincent is back in there for Breck Shea. Those are the only changes. The rest of the lineup stays the same. They've been exceptional today. Hopefully we can continue that form. All right, here we go. Kickoff in Seattle against the Sounders. CenturyLink field, baby. Oh, brings back memories. I do love playing here. Hopefully, my team feels the same way and we can get the win here today against my hometown team. That would make me very happy. Oh, big play, Acosta. Come on, boys. Oh my God, they're so physical. I can't get the ball out of my own half, and that was a bit overly physical from Kaká. You could have gotten a yellow card for that, but okay. Oh, they're killing us with passing. They're absolutely killing us with passing. Can we get this out? Pulisic, get this thing out. Oh, beautiful play. Come on, Pulisic. Go ahead. Take it up the wing. Take the touch. There you go, Pulisic. Just keep going. Just keep going. He's by everybody. Pulisic, pull it back in. It hits Nocerino right in the face and falls to Charlie Lyon. Are you kidding me? Well, we're going to play this thing short to Acosta. Oh, he just goes right by that guy. Kellen Acosta with the shot. He misses wide. And that's the first shot of the game. It came 33 minutes in. This has been a stalemate. Neither team can break down the other one's defense. Oh, beautiful play from Pulisic. Oh, there you go. Straight up the field to Larin. Kyle Larin on your left foot. Kyle Larin shoots. Kyle Larin scores. Finally, we broke through. And that's really the first good goal we've scored all day long. And it comes from our #1 man, our striker, our number 9, Kyle Larin. There is the whistle for halftime. A 1-0 lead for us. I think there have only been 2 shots so far in this game. We've had them both. One was a long shot that was nowhere near, and then when the second one was Kyle Larin putting it in the back of the net. This is a very defensive game right now. 61% possession for Seattle thus far. You don't think I know what I'm up against? This is terrifying. I've never had a team dominate me in possession like this, but just like Seattle in real life, they're just not creating any opportunities to shoot. Getting a lot of the ball, but not shooting or scoring goals. So if we can keep them at bay, not let them have very many shots. I know they're capable of scoring from anywhere, but right now we're looking good. We have a free kick. Our big guys are up there. I'm just going to put this ball in the box and see what happens. I don't really know if I'm going to get anything from this. Oh! That's never worked for me before! Aurelian Collin has scored a goal from that free kick. I get killed on those free kicks in this game by the CPU. They are the masters of that type of free kick. That finally worked! Aurelian Collin has us our second goal. It's 2-0 in Seattle. Look at this perfect ball from No Serino, just laying it on the head of Aurelian Cullen, and he just tips it over the fingertips of the goalkeeper. Wow, what a goal. I've never had that before. That's the first time that's ever worked. I'm so stoked with that. Oh, look at the ball over here for Pulisic. That was not a very good ball, but a nice play. Back to Pulisic. Pulisic have the shot. It's wide. That was a bad shot. Played in. Larin, this is good. To Christian Roldan against his former team. Can he do something here? It's going to be to Cristo Gonzalez on in the left wing spot, and he absolutely blasts the ball over the goal. I just cannot get Cristo to score goals for me. He gets so many looks every game. He gets in great positions, but he just can't score a goal. Cristo, you have the fresh legs. Come on, Cristo, buddy. You got the fresh legs. There we go. Cristo Gonzalez. Cristo Gonzalez is looking good. Cristo, put that ball across the box. There it is. Boom. That's 3. See, I told you Cristo Gonzalez gets in good spots. He's done an exceptional job of that. He did it right there again. He's been really good with the ball. He just can't shoot. At least he set up another goal for Kyle Larin, and this game is done 3-0 over Seattle. Oh, Cristo. Look at his ball control. Look at him. He's just dancing around the entire Seattle defense. He's going to set up another one. It's Higuita. Ooh, saved by the keeper. Cristo Gonzalez in the left midfield spot. We may have found a spot for him. Unfortunately, I really like Pulisic there as well, but he's been fantastic in this game. See if we can't find something. I see a couple players. Oh, it falls to Cameron Carter-Vickers. Higuita. Higuita's in the box. He turns him. Find the pass. It's to Larin. Larin for his hat trick. Kyle Larin just misses wide. And that is the final whistle. That was a domination of Seattle. I've never seen Seattle play that poorly at home before. They're just, I don't know. That 4-3-3 they're running is just not very good, especially for the personnel they have. It's just, they're bad. They were very bad in that game. So now we're heading into the last game today against 6th place Montreal. We're on the road for this one. A lot of road games today, but we're actually coming through it quite nicely. We've only dropped 2 points so far this episode. Can we keep that pace? We do. A 2-1 win. Wow, that's just a complete 180 for this team this episode. I really like it. Larin getting another one, and No Serino is scoring again. I like it a lot. This team has shown great improvement. So despite all of our improvement today, we just can't catch Philadelphia. They still haven't lost. They haven't dropped a single point. 7 wins from 7. 21 points. They have 3 games in hand on us. I don't know how they're doing this. If you would have told me that Philadelphia would be leading the Eastern Conference and Houston would be leading the West, I would have called you a filthy liar. I would never have believed that, but it's true. Don't know how they're doing it, but they are. And I have no explanation for how Philadelphia is keeping up that pace. That's insane. But hopefully they'll drop some points soon and we'll be able to catch them and overtake them at some point. We still have 2 more regular season meetings with them left this season, plus a cup match, our first US Open Cup match, which may be next episode or the one after that. I can't really remember, but we will be facing them soon, and we face them plenty more times this season. So we have our opportunity to do some damage to our rivals. So that is going to do it for this one. If you had as much fun as I did, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you when we come back with some more Orlando City career. See ya.